You ready?
I don't know what I'm doing.
First episode of Mum, This Is Why I Like Anime. I'm Taylor, and this is my mum,
Corinne.
Alright. This is going to be the first anime that I'm making my mum watch. Have you watched any anime before?
No, I've only seen it on when you're in the house.
And what do you think of it?
I don't understand it.
How would you describe anime?
Really bad lip syncing.
Wow, that's really harsh.
Sorry.
Have you ever heard of Cowboy Bebop?
No.
Alright, this is what we're going to watch today. Cowboy Bebop. It's a very famous anime. Alright. Cowboy Bebop was a 1998 anime television series animated by Sunrise. It's 26 episodes and they are set in the year 2071 and they follow the lives of a bounty hunter crew traveling on their spaceship called Bebop. Cowboy Bebop explores philosophical concepts including existentialism and loneliness. What do you think of that?
That sounds pretty deep for a cartoon. Let's give it a go.
Would you describe anime as usually a deep medium or would you describe it more as a kids show?
Oh no, I don't think it's just for children from what I have seen.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's not something I would have sort of related to existentialism or loneliness.
Alright, let's watch the very first episode.
Yeah, not for kids.
Not for kids?
No.
A guy smoking isn't for kids? Do you feel sad right now?
He's broken hearted or he's left somebody behind.
What'd you make of that?
I like the flashbacks that have told a bit of the story.
Mm-hmm. How would you describe the intro?
It's kind of got a retro 60s feel, so I almost feel like it's a little bit Bond style.
Yeah, it definitely has that feel to it. Just to establish, I've never actually watched Cowboy Bebop. I know it's a very beginner's guide to anime, but I've never actually seen it. I'm getting any vibes of like mixed genres at the moment?
Yeah, I'm just thinking that the mixed genres, you've got your 1960s kind of retro action movie sort of happening, and now we've got this futuristic scene with the, campfire and harmonica happening.
Are you listening to me?
There's no beat. It's a huge turnaround for when we ask you to turn it down.
Yeah, exactly. There we go, guys. Finally gonna get her to let me watch it with the sound up.
I'm engaging.
What happened to the million Wulong reward we got for that last guy?
This world.
What do you think of the animation style, considering this was made in 1998? That was a question.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of an answer because I'm just sort of getting into it. Well, it's not Pixar.
Pixar. Disney. No, it's definitely not Disney or Pixar.
They're definitely adult content.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to work out what the relationship this guy has with the apparent star. It's like he's a kitchen hand, but he
I'll head over there after I hit up the cops with some clues.
All right. Then I'll
Dictates
check in
to
with
him.
old man Bull.
You think you can trust that old codger?
I think they're both, what do you call it? Bounty hunters. He's the organizer, from what I know of this.
a lot of old and new in it too.
Yeah, it seems to be kind of...
Futuristic, but sort of set back in the West as well.
Yeah. Would you be surprised if this was like Japanese, considering there's a lot of Western connotations to it, in music and everything else?
Yeah, it's not, when I think of anime, it's not actually what I was expecting. Definitely not for kids.
Definitely not for kids. The booby fan service is not for kids.
Yeah, no. Oh. I don't understand how that was almost a transaction when he put it in his own eyes.
Yeah, I understand.
Isn't he the guy walking out? Isn't he the bounty hunter?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just met his target.
I'm not sure. I guess so.
And walks out.
I don't think he knows that's his target.
Thank you.
Yeah, so to speak.
He nailed you, huh?
The red act.
You've really got to watch it. It doesn't just flow. It doesn't map it all out.
You gotta be really understanding. Like, you seem to be understanding what's happening more than I am. I totally missed the bounty hunter part. I'm looking for him.
Why the only reason you can even eat here is because of what I've done.
Oh.
Did you ever think you'd be laughing at anime?
There's been some quite witty little comments here and there.
So do
And
you have any Bloody Marys?
I only have beer.
the mixed
I got
genres,
the
I'm
ages.
liking it. It's
How
not just an
much?
Asian cartoon.
No.
For
Yeah.
50 packs.
15.
But I'm not sold.
Not sold yet?
Hurry.
Yeah,
I've
you gotta get there.
customers.
I gave up
Show
Vikings for this.
What kind of shows do you usually watch then?
Looking
Vikings.
for this?
Last night I went and saw It.
Do you
It?
know how much
So
you're worth?
disappointed.
What other shows do you usually watch?
2.5 million.
Well, I'm watching
That's your
Vikings at the
bounty.
moment.
I said you were a small
You
fry.
know, I went through my vampire stage.
Mm-hmm.
You look
I was
surprised.
that mummy killing stage. Thank God that's behind us.
This is on
I thought you
camera.
weren't out like that.
There's no thrill in the cheap ones, Asimov, you know?
I think you do better as a thief, bounty boy.
Anything else?
Hand it over.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to watch it. Shush.
I have to pay you back, don't I?
I don't understand what the really actually does. If it gives him more power or
Yeah,
more
he seems to-
vision and...
He
but
seems to
makes it
become very
Too
quick.
much, Asimov.
and angry though.
You're not a chameleon, you know? You can't see everywhere at once.
Okay, there it was. You can't see everywhere at once.
Let's go! Over there! Follow him! What the hell?
Don't move! I don't want to hurt you.
I don't really understand how pregnant bellies work though.
Like that.
Amazing.
We're fried, do you understand? How you doing, kid?
Run! You're late, Jet! Huh?
Alright, the camera timed out at the end of the last video, so I'm going to stitch this one together from my phone. So we'll see how we go. We just have to replay this part.
God, music's almost romantic.
It is a jazz blues type.
Which is in complete juxtaposition to the madness in his eyes.
I think this is where she realizes
She does.
that they're not getting out. Yeah, that's what happened. You don't see it. That's why we were confused in the last video. She killed him because they knew he couldn't get out.
Moment to reflect.
I mean, it was a pretty gruesome thing you just witnessed.
What is it? Special bell peppers and beans.
The floating cigarette.
I love the floating cigarette. Why is nothing else floating?
I don't know. Maybe they have special boots on.
He was barefoot doing karate.
Oh yeah, true. So what'd you think of that?
Well, I've got to say I really like how they mix it up.
Yeah.
And it makes it more relatable. I just think anime, Japanese cartoons, I don't really relate. You know, like I said, all the kapow now, chum, poof, pow stuff. But I mean, there was a bit of jazz,
Yeah.
romantic, mellow, as they're floating through space, and she comes to the realization that we're not going to get out of here alive, and he's on the brink of madness. There's no bringing him back, and she ends his life.
Very, very serious, heavy stuff.
And then when she's looking over the dead boyfriend as she holds him and looks out at the bounty hunter, there was a connection there before she then dispersed, and what we thought was the baby and turned out to be all the drugs just dispersed out into the air. But I made it more relatable with the mixed genres, the music. It mixed it up. So I think I was saying it wasn't like one dimensional.
Yeah.
It had a lot going on all at once. You know, your little old men at the table making a joke, you know, totally irrelevant to what's actually happening, but just throws in that bit of humour. Yeah, I'm quite surprised by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like the different genres? So like film noir, western, you know, comedy even as well, action.
That's what made it work, I think, was the bringing together of the different genres. I mean, I even had a moment there when he gets into his little space machine and heads out as the bounty hunter to catch this guy, and there was a bit of that Kill Bill whistle, like we're on a...
Yeah, Pulp Fiction, definitely Pulp Fiction type feel.
Yeah, remember that scene now?
Yeah.
And he had this sort of, like he was going to his own little trance, all right, he was on a mission and he's getting into the mood before he takes off to do the thing he's got to do. And he's so cool, like when he walks into and sees his mark in the toilet and then just kind of turns his back and walks away. That was actually pretty cool. Like it's a lot more sophisticated than what I actually realised.
Yeah, it's definitely not, you know, kids.
Oh no, too much booby, drugs and bloodshed for kids.
Would you watch another episode?
Yeah, probably.
Probably, wow. Yeah?
Just to see what happens, because a whole lot happened all at once. But I guess there's no more to that tale. It's not a leading thread because it'll be a new adventure, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Alright, well thanks for that.
No, thank you.
On to the next one.
Can't believe I asked you to turn anime up, not down.
I know, that's the first.